Okay, and now if we want to decode not only here, as you can see, GP, it's the country code of the country. So when we wrote down here we want to encode or decode the entry of a country, Japan, we wrote down DC Japan. The system gave us that Japan, the 2-letter code of the country is JP, Joseph Peter, and the currency is Japanese yen, which is the code of the currency is JPY. The local international published, and because as you can see here, I will give you an example about Lebanon. As you can see here, it's only one currency. The local and international published is Japanese yen, but in Lebanon, the local currency is LBP, Lebanese pound, and the international published is US dollars, USD. Okay, and then the nationality here is the nationality here is Japan citizen, while here Lebanon citizen it's LBN. So on the passport you will see here LBN for the nationality. Okay. Let's say now we want to decode or encode a state. Okay, so we have, for example, in America, in Canada, in Australia. Let's here give an example. In order to encode or decode a state, same as DNE for equipment, DNA for airline, and here we have DNS for the states. S stands for the state. So let's say here we want to decode the states in Florida, for example, the NS Florida. You will see that Florida is in the United States of America, and the airport and the country code is FL, and the continent is US. So let's check here if we want to find the states in US, United States or United States of America. I don't know if it will. Okay, so okay, didn't work. We will write DN US instead of United States, because here's a space. So DNS US, United States. As you can see here, all the states that are located in the United States of America, it shows here. So AK, Alaska, Alabama AL, Arkansas AR, Arizona AZ, CA California, CO Colorado, FL Florida. There is too many states in Australia. Even in Australia, we can write down AU for Australia. As you can see here, here is the states of Australia, AC and S and T, and the name of each state. Okay. Sorry. If you want to encode or decode a hotel provider, it is not used nowadays, but some corporate agencies, they still use the hotel provider and the car provider. So let's say here we want to encode the hotel provider Sheraton, for example. So DNA for airline, DNE for equipment, DNS for state, and DNH for car. For hotel provider. So in order to decode Sheraton, for example, Sheraton, we can't here display a name or put a name of a hotel. We should write a hotel provider name. Okay, so DNS Sheraton is a hotel. Hilton, for example. Let's check here the DNH of the Sheraton, and you will see that the code of the Sheraton is SI. So let's check DNH SI. You will see that the same information. If you want to check Sheraton by using the name of the holder, the hotel provider, or the name of the hotel provider codes, you will find the same information. Let's check, for example, the HY. You will see that HY is for Hyatt hotels. Okay. If you want now to check the car provider, what we have car provider, we have Avis. So DN is C for car. C stands for car. So DNS Avis, you will find down that Avis is ZI. Let's check the NC ZI. It gives us the same information. let's check. Okay, let's check the NC ZE. ZE, it's 4 hertz. Let's check DNC hertz. It will give us, there it is, hertz. Where is hertz? I wrote her by mistake. I wrote the SCH. It's not the CH. It's DNH. DNC, sorry. It's for car. Hertz. Okay, so it will give us the same information. Now, if we want, for example, if we were checking availability, let's say we're checking availability AN 12th January, Bay Istanbul, and we have the first flight, which is with Pegasus. If you put the cursor on the PC, it will give you the name of the airline, which is Pegasus. If we want to make sure, we can write down what? DNA PC. It's Pegasus, okay? So, if you want to know flight information, if you want to know flight information about this flight, for example, Pegasus 759, here 759, it means the flight number. So I want to know if this flight it operates where it has meal on the flight, for example. We write down DO1. Okay, DO1 is to display the flight. Why I wrote DO? DO is the basic entry, and 1 because, as you can see here, PC it's on option line number 1. So I write down DOP1. If I want to check this, for example, I write down, for example, let's check here, PC759, okay? If I want to check PC757, I write down DO3 because PC757, it's on line number 3. I will give an example, 3. So PC display the information of flight details PC757. Let's read here the screen. DO3, 1 planned flight information, it's PC757, it's Pegasus. 1 to 4 on a Friday, now January, it's January 24, the date, the travel date, 12th January, it's 12th January. If we check here the calendar, it is January 12, it's Friday, okay? So it's correct. The airport is Beirut to Sabiha, Istanbul. Arrival, day, departure at 4:55 p.m. 4:55 p.m. correct. Day, FR. What we said about the days are 2-letter identification code. So here, FR, what does it mean? It means that this flight operates on Friday. And here are the available classes, because here class/meal, so here class/meal. As you can see here, there's a dash here. If you see M, it means this flight there is meals on it. Let me give you an example of a flight that includes meal. Let's check this if it has meal. DO4, it's Middle East. Okay, so here is a standard meal. There is a meal on the aircraft. Okay, so let's continue on this example. Equipment is 320. If I want to check what 320 mean, 320 it's an Airbus aircraft. See? Now you know how to read the information. EFT, it means estimated flight time, the duration of the flight. So here 20, it means that the flight duration time is for 2 hours from Beirut to Istanbul. It takes 2 hours, okay? And here we can check the comments. The flight is electronic ticket candidate, sure, because previously they used to use the papers, tickets, and the coupons. Nowadays, everything is more advanced. All tickets are electronic tickets. It gives on a comment: Syrian packs need visa to enter Turkey. Insert SSR, STE, STCE, and CTCM. SSR, it means special service, special service request. CTCE, it's for email, as I said before, and M for mobile number. This means that in order to take this flight, you should enter these details on the booking file. And here we can see that the flight, the kilograms or the weight of the passenger must be 83.10 kilograms on economy and premium. And here, as you can see, the configuration of the flight. The configuration of the flight, it means the type of the flight, how much how much we can book on it on business economy class. As you can see here, 320. We checked 320 here, it is Airbus. And J, it means J class, it means business class. Now we will check the classes. J class is for business and Y for economy. So what are